Bit later on in this 1 hour special. Here is beautiful Valerie. She's going to be with me throughout the afternoon to help show off all of the beautiful things we're to be talking about. And right off the bat here, I have a stud earring for all of you to see, and I think you're going to absolutely love this. It's in a choice of genuine aquamarine, genuine chrome diopside, genuine Tanga Garnet. The Tanga Garnet is beautiful. It's from Tanzania, Africa, by the way. So it's out of Africa. And then we also have genuine Tanzanite. And in a second here, I'm going to show you these up close so you guys can get a better feel for this, because they are so, so, so beautiful. And for that value, you cannot beat it. So let me show you over here. These are all emerald cut. The emerald cut is a stunning cut. You can see it's a very unforgiving cut, so the stones have to be clear. They have to be, you know, really flawless to the eye. So there you can see the Russian chrome diopside. Huge, beautiful stones. These are big, by the way. I think we're looking at a carat in each ear if you're ordering the chrome diopside. I love that choice. So that's one of the choices. Another choice is this gorgeous garnet. This is a rare garnet. It's mined in Tanzania, Africa. There's only 150 pair of these, by the way, and it's beautiful. Look at the color of that garnet. You just can't even believe your eyes. Look at how clear they are. That gorgeous emerald cut. I love it. Again, under $50. Wow. Next up, we have genuine aquamarine. You guys, for $50, this is $49.90. This is amazing. To get genuine precious gemstones, beautiful. These are a delicate blue, oceanic blue, $49.90 here. And then last but not least, I've already said it once, I'll say it again, my favorite, check it out, Tanzanite studs. Look at the size of these studs. That is a 3/4 carat solitaire in each ear. These are only $5 more than the other choices, and I want to tell you something. There needs to be at least a 1 in front of this. For $54.90, that is unheard of to get Tanzanite studs of this size in an emerald cut. The emerald cut, as I said, is a much more elite cut. It's a much more expensive cut. The quality of the material has to be clear. And all I would say is if you can use express ordering, that will be the quickest way to get in and order your beautiful pair of studs today. I love, please note, in this whole hour, we're not talking about fashion jewelry or imitation jewelry. We're talking about fine jewelry. This is real genuine gemstones. We're looking at precious metal, and for under $50, this is costume jewelry pricing. This is fashion jewelry pricing, but HSN, being the largest importer and retailer of colored gems in the US, we are able to do exceptionally exciting things. And this is an example of that. When you see the beauty of the stones, how clear they are. I mean, you can see they're not cloudy. You can see the clarity. As I hold this, we could even come closer if you want to, because they are just as pretty as you can imagine. Look at how pretty these are. Each stone, and by the way, how many left in the Tanzanite? I'm gonna double check with Aaron, our producer. If you want Tanzanite, we have fewer than 200 pair. That's it. So you do need to decide. This is a very special, these are so limited, by the way. I love that. For under $50, it does not get better. These are priced easily at over $100, my goodness. And then that garnet that we rarely see, the Tanga, they look like just the most beautiful dark pink. It's like a dark pink garnet, very rare color in garnet out of Tanzania, Africa rather. We also have that gorgeous green. These are from Siberia. That is a natural color green. That is that beautiful Siberian chrome diopside. And then last but not least, I want to show you the aquamarine. So before we go, the Tanzanite, we had fewer than 200 and counting. So I hope you're able to get the Tanzanite if you're thinking about it at all. There's your aquamarine. That's out of Brazil. Again, grab your chrome diopside if you'd like a pair. And then last but not least, we do have those beautiful garnets. That is that dark, think like a dark pink, a rich, deep pink color. Stunning garnet. Love it all. I hope you get at least 1 pair, that price. And again, we will not be able to repeat these at this value. This is a special, this is an opportunity that we're able to pass on to you. So definitely take advantage of it if you're tempted. And then also, so many fun things happening. If you want to check us out on hsn.com, we're giving you the royal treatment there as well. Here is a ring that is inspired by the Duchess ring, Duchess